Steelers made some moves yesterday, and we have some information regarding the Week 1 matchup against the San Francisco 49ers. We'll talk about it further. Big Deke News. Yesterday, the Steelers signed O-lineman Jared Williams.
Who?
They also picked up running back Darius Higgins.
Who?
And released wide receiver Corey Crest.
Who?
Yeah, I got no clue who these new signings are, but here's a brief summary of each of the players from Steelers.com. The running back Darius Higgins played college football at Virginia State and took part in the HBCU Combine that was held in the offseason. He was originally signed by the Indianapolis Colts as an undrafted rookie free agent following the 2023 NFL Draft. His senior year, he carried the ball 189 times for 1,012 yards and 6 touchdowns, playing in 10 games. In 3 seasons at Virginia State, he played in 29 games, carrying the ball 420 times for 2,069 yards and 17 touchdowns. Higgins also had 31 receptions for 428 yards and 5 touchdowns in 3 seasons. And then for the O-lineman, Jared Williams, he was last with the Philadelphia Eagles, signing a reserve future contract during their postseason run this past year. Williams originally signed with the Eagles as an undrafted rookie free agent following the 2022 draft, spent time with the Eagles practice squad last year, and spent time with the Detroit Lions practice squad in 2022 as well. Played collegiately at both Miami, where he started 10 games as a redshirt senior last year, and at Houston. And then, as I mentioned, the team also released receiver Cody Crest. So I did actually watch some clips of Darius Higgins at college, and he seems just like a good overall back. There's not one skill set in particular that sticks out. He is kind of fast, ran a 4.48, but he's also got good size to him. He's 6 foot, 210, and is definitely not afraid to run dudes over. He has a physical style as well. I'm guessing at this point in the game, he's just Master Teague's replacement because we cut Teague, a couple weeks ago. And Higgins will compete with, Anthony McFarland, a bunch of those other dudes for the third running back spot. And same could probably be said for Jared Williams on the O-line. He's just a depth guy. He'll be competing with a guy like LaRaven Clark as a depth offensive tackle. But another wrinkle with his pickup is he has that Eagles connection, so there's more of the Andy Weidel front office takeover for you. But now let's talk some regular season action because we have a pretty good idea who the Steelers will be facing off against under center in the Week 1 matchup versus the 49ers. Reports are saying Brock Purdy will be fully cleared in late August, and the Niners expect to be rolling with him as the starter for the regular season. I have multiple angles on this one. So first, this is the quarterback we want to go up against, just from a straight let's fucking go standpoint, because Purdy and Pickett, these were the 2 rookie quarterbacks from last year. Everyone was debating about who's the better guy. Now we'll get to see the duel up close and personal for real. But then from a strictly on-field perspective, Purdy's probably the guy you want to go up against least out of those 49ers quarterbacks. Like if you were to rank, who would you want the Steelers to go up against most? One being like the weakest quarterback. I'd probably go Trey Lance 1, Sam Darnold 2, and then Brock Purdy 3. Because even though Purdy's been in the league less than those guys, he's had a more proven track record up to this point. He's just been straight up a better QB. But in general, there's still no worries. I want this smoke. I actually do want Purdy to be the quarterback because I do think Pickett is going to outplay him and prove why he is the better of the 2 second-year players. But I've also even said before that in general, this is a great time for the Steelers to be catching the 49ers because they're typically one of those slow start teams. They'll start finding their identity, getting on a roll after week 5, week 6. Plus, in this week 1 matchup, no matter who they were to have started, whether it's Purdy or Trey Lance or Sam Darnold, they were going to be dealing with some uncertainty at the position. But they still have the Steelers as underdogs at +3. I think you could take something on the money line too, get some favorable value there as well. You know we're going to be doing one way or another when week 1 comes around. But that's it for this edition of Big Deke News on a Tuesday. Let me know what you guys think of Brock Purdy starting week 1 and of some of the signings that we just made yesterday. But stay chilling and peace.